Ladies and gentlemen, I am Rosafa Ferizishala from University of Pristina, Faculty of Education. My paper research has to do with planning and implementing in pre-primary classes according to Kosovo curriculum framework. This is a case study. Short historical background presents the development of education in period after the 1999 war, period from 2001 and period from 2011. Introduction. Successive reforms and continuous change since the post-war period 1999 until now have made the education system in Kosovo to develop and strive to be current on the trends of global development of the education. With the help of UNICEF in Kosovo, in 2001, there has been designed new Kosovo curriculum framework, the basis of which has also defined the development path of pre-university education in Kosovo. In 2006, for the first time in Kosovo, it was approved the curriculum for preschool education for children from 3 to 6 years old, which was the first curriculum to be approved after the ending of the war of 1999 by the Ministry of Education, Science and Technology in Kosovo. However, this curriculum does not respond to the demands of the time, and its replacement has gradually started with the new documents which are aligned with the version and the aims of education development at the country level. Kosovo is constantly work to reform the education system in order to improve the quality and response to the 21st century. In 2001, Kosovo Curriculum Framework is the basic document in the education field which was approved by the government of state. From the passing curriculum of the 2001 is in the new curriculum in 2011 has a lot of changes. The transition process from a built system in the field of education in another system is very challenging. Even developing countries which have a very supportive infrastructure better than developing countries as well as Kosovo. Currently, the Ministry of Education, Science and Technology is piloting the core curriculum. This phase will be a determined of aid and development road through which will pass all Kosovar society. With the implementation of the core curriculum, especially in the pre-primary education, the challenges are significant because it represents a very different approach from the way it worked as preschool curriculum. While preschool teachers are used to describe the general objectives and those specific from preschool curriculum and adapting to learning activities. According to the curriculum framework, learning outcomes defines as statement describing what they need to know, believe, value, and be able to do. Statements which describe and measure more accurately the activity than children will develop. The focus in the specific elements in this new approach is the main purpose of this paper. Methodology. This paper is based on the hypothesis that the use of the core curriculum at the preschool level presents new challenges for teachers at this level, and if implemented as designed presents is a very advanced teaching considering the current condition in the schools of Kosovo. The qualitative data which are divided through this research can serve as to see the first impact that this document had. At the same time, we can identify strengths and weaknesses during the process of piloting in order to take appropriate discussion regarding the problems in order to eliminate it or mitigate them. Instruments. To validate the hypothesis and to give an answer to the problem raised, there is a questionnaire with a total 10 questions which had an open ending. It is also organized an observation circle in to 4 primary classes. Questionnaires are distributed to the teachers who work in preschool classes in primary school. We are been piloting the core curriculum of Kosovo, and the study has had participated 4 teachers. Conditions under which the observation took place were the real conditions in which learning took place every day. Observational tabs were used to identify those same indicators as the questions that were asked to the teachers. Data sets and analysis. Collection and analysis of data has been done in 2 phases. The first phase deals with the analysis of the questionnaire, and the second phase is concerning with the analysis of the observation files. Common findings will form the stable data in which the findings will be given. Analysis of questionnaires. From the analysis of the questionnaire can assume that the training time for preparing teachers to use the core curriculum has been insufficient. According to the teachers of preschool education core curriculum varies widely from preschool education curriculum 3 to 6 years old. You can see the changes in the table below. Of observation. Classroom space did not accomplish the children's needs for mobility. Furniture arrangement should change with the aim of creating a larger space for movement and motor activities. The lack of water within the class limits in certain cases restrict the children's needs for the realization of the activities that have to do with science or art. The short length of staying in school also seen as a problem. Preparation for oriented activities by the teachers can be described as positive because in most cases they use songs, games, stimulant activities with the aim of creating a children's relationship with the topic of the day. Conclusions. Training of teachers for the implementation of the core curriculum should last longer because the time is not enough for all teachers. Gradual passing of information and maximal concretization of them before the teachers started with this implementation in the classroom, it represents a precondition for stable teaching and consistent with the requirements of the Kosovo curriculum framework. Core curriculum has got major requirements. Meanwhile, the time of the children staying in the preschool within schools, it is too short, which could directly affect in the children opportunities to learn and create new experiences. Teachers working as a group could be a positive element in the process of planning for the fact that it has created an opportunity to exchange experiences and to build common experiences. Work remains to be done in the process of planning and expansion of activities in accordance with the requirements of the core curriculum. But what is even more positive and worth mention is the internal motivation of teachers to change the daily practice of child play and to intervene in their improvement. Here you can see